Jan 27, 2026. Here's the latest analysis from NFSC on the arrest of Zhang Youxia. According to NFSC, there are two main reasons why Zhang Youxia and Liu Zhenli may have sought cooperation with the United States. First, they are officers with a conscience. This is something many people overlook. Inside the Chinese military, not everyone has completely lost their moral compass. There are still officers who clearly see what's wrong and where all this is heading. Second, and more importantly, both of them are career officers who rose from the grassroots level. Let's start with Zhang Youxia. He joined the army at 18 years old, starting as an ordinary soldier. He didn't parachute in as a political appointee. He worked his way up through platoon, company, regiment, division, and group army levels. He served in frontline command roles and saw real combat. He's a textbook example of a professional soldier who climbed the ranks from the ground up. Now, Liu Zhenli. He enlisted at 19, assigned to an army reconnaissance unit. He began as a platoon leader and company commander, real frontline positions. Around 1986, he took part in the Sino-Vietnamese border conflicts and served over a year on the front lines in the Laotian area. Reports say he repelled multiple Vietnamese attacks and earned first-class merit citations. After that, he advanced step by step, Group Army Commander, Chief of Staff of the Armed Police, Army Chief of Staff, Army Commander, and eventually entered the Central Military Commission at the 20th Party Congress as Chief of the Joint Staff Department. In short, both men rose through combat experience and grassroots command, not politics alone. Because of that, they understand the Chinese military better than most. NFSC believes they are fully aware of at least three major problems. First, corruption is systemic. At one point, there were even cases of fuel being diluted with water. That alone tells you how deep the rot goes. Second, there is a severe lack of real combat experience. Most of China's actual battlefield experience is stuck in the 20th century. Air combat during the Korean War, ground combat in the 1979 Sino-Vietnamese War, and later border clashes. Naval action in the 1974 Paracel Islands conflict, and much later, only limited non-combat missions like anti-piracy patrols near Somalia. Third, morale inside the military has seriously deteriorated. High-ranking figures like Fang Fenghui, Li Shangfu, and He Weidong have all been taken down. Each purge doesn't just remove one man, it drags down entire networks. The result is fear, distrust, and internal paralysis. From their perspective, launching a war over Taiwan, or worse, confronting the United States directly, would be nothing short of gambling with the lives of ordinary soldiers. That's why, NFSC argues, cooperation with the U.S. became a rational choice. NFSC also mentioned that Mr. Miles Guo had previously informed U.S. authorities that Fang Fenghui, then chief of the Joint Staff, was open to working with the United States. At the time, American officials reportedly did not believe it. NFSC's view is that while the U.S. has plenty of internal problems of its own, it continues to adjust and recalibrate. And the Zhang Youxia case may signal a new opening, a new opportunity the U.S. can no longer ignore. This story is far from over. We'll keep watching.